So, a fragrance that I've been after for quite a long time, and it takes me way back. So if you want to find out what that fragrance is, then you know what to do. Stay tuned. Hello, I'm Scott and this is the Centurion. Now, as I said in the intro, this is a fragrance that I've been after for a very long time now. It's not because I couldn't get hold of it, even though when it first came out in 1992, it was then discontinued and then brought back to life again. It wasn't because of that, it was just the fact I didn't know whether to or not. I'd heard rumours that it'd been reformulated. My memory of the fragrance is a little bit jaded, but it's an association that I have with the fragrance. So the fragrance itself is Minotaur by Paloma Picasso, the daughter of the great Pablo. Now, getting back to the story as to why I really wanted this, and it was many moons ago when I used to run a bar in the centre of Norwich, and my good friend down the road used to run a bar as well. And when I'd shut up shop at mine, I used to go down and meet him, and then we'd hit the town, and he always smelled fantastic. And I asked him what he wore, and it was Minotaur by Paloma Picasso. I'd never even heard of Paloma Picasso, never heard of the fragrance, never seen it or anything, but I always remember it for some reason. Back in them days, I used to wear things like Davidoff, Cool Water, you know the sort, what we all used to wear. But anyway, as I said, the daughter of Pablo Picasso. The nose behind this is a Michael Almaric, and it's classed as an amber fragrance. And I will just show you the presentation. Now, the bottle on this is beautiful. You can pick this up for anywhere between 23 and 30 pounds for a 75ml in the UK, and it's a beautiful bottle. It's all glass, obviously, but it's been, the way that it's been cast is like a 3D effect, and the word Minotaur all the way through. I don't know if you can pick that up or not. It's absolutely beautiful, and it looks fantastic in the cabinet. The lid, plastic lid, but it's got some nice decorative features on there. The atomizer is a bit tacky looking. It's like this plastic opaque atomizer, but I think it's to go with the opaqueness of the bottle. So let's just spray a bit. And now this is a beautiful herbaceous green type of fragrance. Now, I don't think it's going to be for the youngsters out there. It's of an age, but it is a classic. Now, the notes in this, in the top, are fruity notes, aldehydes, bergamot, tarragon, galbanum and coriander, and then in the mids you have geranium, jasmine, rose and lily of the valley, and then in the base we've got tonka bean, vanilla, sandalwood, musk, amber and cedar. Now, it's the greenness that I get straight away, and then the rose starts to come in later on. But I wanted to hit upon the aldehydes in this. Now, I've been reading quite a lot about aldehydes. There's so many different types and it's all quite confusing. But what I found out is that, and what I believe, I mean I could be wrong, but I'm educating a guest, that this could have the aldehyde C7 in. The reason why I think it's C7 is because it naturally derives from clary sage, and I get a heap load of clary sage in here. And this is that traditional sort of, it's not barbershop, but it's verging on that type of fragrance. Obviously there's no lavender listed in there, but it's got all the other aspects that a barbershop fragrance would have. And that is what I thought was quite interesting about aldehydes, because there's so many different things and they're used to enhance other notes as well. Chanel being a huge user, one of the first to use aldehydes. And the other thing that I found out is that when I first sprayed this and smelled it, it reminded me a lot of another fragrance. Now, it's not the same, but there was a lot of similarities, and that was Davidoff's Xeno, which came out in 1986, I think. So I dug a little bit deeper, and the perfumer for Davidoff Xeno is Michael Almeric, which is the same perfumer as this. So I looked at the notes of Xeno, and in Xeno, instead of listing aldehydes, it has clary sage. You see? So these are the connections that I made. So obviously one has been swapped for the other as time has gone on. I'm not saying they're identical, because they're not. This is smoother than Davidoff Xeno. I've got that, and I'm not a great lover of it. And that is supposed to smell a lot like Tom Ford's Bois de Jour, I believe, if not nearly identical. But yeah, that's the similarity anyway. So if you like one, you're definitely going to like this. This is smoother. It's got the coriander in there, gives it that peppery feel, the spiciness, and then the tarragon has got a slight anise type of smell to it, so they're a little bit sharp, and but it works well. It cuts through the spiciness as well, and galbanum being a woody, spicy balsamic as well. All in all, this is a very, very beautiful fragrance and a classic for the money. And I'm really, really pleased that I've got it in my collection. But that is Minotaur by Paloma Picasso. I hope you liked the video. If you did, please give us a thumbs up, like, comment and subscribe, and don't forget to hit that notification bell down below, and keep safe everyone, and I shall see you all very, very soon. Thank you very much.